So when I connected the new control panel, there was 5 wires that were dead. So for that reason, I've turned the layout up end again, and while it's there, I'll do some explaining and a back scene tour, more or less. So here we have a control panel that's pretty much how it used to be. In this slot, all of these will be connected. They're the switch tracks around the layout, the black wires. And when I plug in different plugs up the top, it'll bridge to signals and certain points and program the way the layout runs. And so you see here, the transformer only has the return and the center rail connected to it. It used to also have the lighting, which kind of put more load on it, and it would affect the trains running, and the lights could flicker. It doesn't happen anymore now. Down here we have the terminal for the crane. So the wire comes through this slot here and plugs into there, and then that will connect to the control panel somehow later on. This is focus already. The limiting switch, so when it gets to the end here, it pushes a piece of wire and it opens the circuit. And the same at the other end, which here we have the motor for it. It's a geared motor, DC. I think it runs on maybe 10 volts or something. Here we have some points connection, so that making it pluggable makes removing and servicing it a lot easier than if you have to climb underneath and unsolder stuff. Same with the lights, so these are quite fragile, and if I have to move their layout, can be quite easily removed for transport. Over here, actually let's go up here. So these are the connections between the 3 segments, and that just unplugs, and that creates connections between the 2 ends. So this whole thing here is what's new with all the additional elements that I've put in on the top. Down here is a lighting transformer and the one that I've just fixed up this morning. So with this one I can control I can dim the lights, so this one runs all the lights, and this one runs all the magnetic solenoid point signals and stuff, and a couple of lights. Actually more than a couple of lights, but anyway. What else is there? We'll go over here. That's the underside of the new extended control panel. We've got quite a lot of wires coming in here. These are the ones that I had to sort out, the loose connections. So there's actually solder joints that weren't holding properly. Oh yes, here we have the signal up here in the station. It has a solenoid running it, looks similar to this, and has a built-in switch, so I can open that up. Right. So when this moves up and down, it switches things on and off. Actually, so that's a flip-flop switch, whereas on the Signal it has two separate switches in it that are either both on or both off. So the switch in here powers the stop section, and this switch in here either has direct power to the brake section, or when the signal's red it first has to run through all these, or if I flick the switch, only half of them, and each one drops about a volt off whatever the voltage is at the time. So the train has a bit where it slows down and comes to a stop, rather than just running into a dead section straight away. Now you might want to know about what the colours mean. So we've got red is for track centre rail, brown is all the return, so that connects all the brown terminals on the 4 transformers. Yellow is all the magnetic articles, so that supplies the power to a solenoid, let's say, like here, and then there are always 2 solenoids in each, so 2 wires, blue ones, come out and go back to the switch here, and then depending on which switch you push, it closes the circuit and throws us the points or the signal. And then the grey cables here, is the variable lighting circuit. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Cheers, till next time.